Hi everybody, Paul the Pallet Guy here again, over here at Hugh Commodities. Just gathering up a little information here, trying make another little video real quick. I've been getting a lot of questions, some specific questions and stuff like that. People asking questions about the jargon as far as the way we talk about stuff, what condition the stuff is in, what do people mostly, what do I concentrate in on, where do I find places to buy, stuff like that. Um, well, let's start by, answering first question I can come up with here. So, let's see, when you say Wally World, is it actually a store name or is that short for Walmart? It's just a funky way to say Walmart. We get into a lot of problems with using if you're selling stuff on online and stuff. You get into like conflict of being able to have permission to use people's names and stuff like that, and stores and stuff. And I don't think anybody out there wants Walmart, Wally World going after you. So we just come up with little names. We'll change the spelling of it, do whatever we need to do just to, so that people understand what it is, but you're not actually using the name. Um, and let's see, Amber again, she's also asking, do I buy from auctions? I don't buy my pallets in an auction format. I do see a lot of places that are starting to pop up and do it, and when they finally get it, you know, more fluid than what it is right now, I might get into it a little bit. Um, I buy I buy my stuff by the truckload. When I was buying by the pallet, and I still do it occasionally when I need to fill places on the floors. I don't need a whole truckload. I'll go and I'll get off of my broker that I deal with. Um, but as far as buying pallets at auction, I don't buy pallets at auction. I do buy merchandise at auction. Um, I've got about 3 or 4 auctions in my area that run a Tuesday night, or Friday night, or Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night auction. And you can buy individual items. You can buy as much as cases of stuff. Whatever anybody brings. And a lot of people are people that are buying pallets that take stuff over there to resell. Um, I've never had any real good as far as reselling through an auction with my pallets, because we're going there to get the cheapest deal to be able to resell it. So it doesn't make any sense for me to take it over there and just sell it for what I have in it. I want to make money. You want to make profit, you want to make money. Um, uh, Buying from auctions can be a great thing. You can get some nice high dollar items for pretty cheap, and you can take and just turn around and resell them. Buy stuff almost in resellable condition. That maybe that you don't want to get into. Buying pallets and having to go through a process, and maybe something might not work, or the unknown in the pallet. Um, but auctions, they can be good and they can be bad. If you need to flip some stuff and make some money so you can go get a new fresh pallet, you've already made your maybe say you've already made your pallet back at the flea market, and you've just got a bunch of stuff and you want some fresh stuff. So take it over to auction, sell it, get your money out of it. Whatever you make, that's what you make in profit. Are you going to make the most profit out of it? I don't think so. But you will get, a pretty decent, penny for what you want. I mean, you don't have to sell it. You can hold on to it and just keep it. But, that's a lot of time and wasted, space doing that way. So if you're going to be into pallets, auctions are good to resell, but auctions aren't good for pallet sellers to resell at. Um, you're not gonna maximize your profit. Let's see, Mr. Patterson, question: do you focus more on returns, open box, refurbished? What do you feel has the best chance to resell? I know that all of them have pros and cons, but which do you feel has the best option for starters? Basically, general merchandise. pallets are the best for the starters. Especially general merchandise that are good mixed loads, because a lot of people get into it. Maybe say you're a cell phone guy, you sell cell phones, or you work for, one of the big companies, doing that stuff, and you're like, well, I'll go buy cell phones. Well, you're going to pay a lot of money for cell phones. But maybe you have a specific thing that you're interested in. Your hobbies include, maybe you're an automotive guy. You work on your own vehicles or something, and you see maybe there's nobody around you that's selling used tools or something like that. That's a good chance for you to be able to get into. But for somebody just starting out, not knowing which way to kind of like say point as far as what sells best, which way should it go, the whole 9 yards. The Walmart, Wally World general merchandise pallets, the Big K, the Targets, they usually are pretty good. They're mixed. They've got a variety of items in them, and it gives you an idea. Maybe it gives you an idea of stuff that you never thought would be good for reselling or make good money at reselling. You'll get a bunch of little bit of sporting goods in it. You get a little bit of appliances. You get a little bit of general household items, and the plus side to general merchandise, just regular general merchandise customer returns, is it's cheap. I mean, it's something that almost everybody can afford. Get yourself caught up, or get yourself to a point where you feel like you've got some money that you can, put into this. You're only looking at, you can get pretty decent pallets for under $500. I mean, I've got pallets on my property that go from $150 all the way up to I've had them as high as $1,000. I mean, just depending on what's on them and what people want to spend and pay for them. So you've got a lot of different little avenues and stuff like that won't basically just gives you a good bit of a variety. You're going to have electronics on it. You're going to have toys, just a wide variety of things. A big thing that everybody needs to do if they do get into buying and reselling, and the easiest way to process stuff, is to get a scanner on your phone. Just a regular old bar scanner, just barcode scanner. Just check out all the different ones. They're free on the app stores and iOS and all that stuff, and they help big time. I also got a question about where's a good place to get pallets. Me, of course, buying individual pallets online won't do you any good. So there's got to be places around you that do it. I see a lot of places out in Dallas, Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia. We've got plenty of them around here, and I like to be able to go and see and touch what I'm about to buy sometimes, or be able to go up and check out stuff before I go and purchase a whole truckload. So that's why I use a guy here in my state that I can just drive to and go up and see what he's got on his property, what he's trying to sell me, and I can turn around and resell it to somebody else. So it gives me an idea that I can see it, or get into it, or whatever the case may be. I mean, there's just so many different places. I mean, all you got to really do is just punch in pallet resellers merchandise, or Google it. I mean, it is that simple. Secondary market merchandise. Pallet resellers. I mean, you've got the two big ones, bulk and 888 lots that we have. They're the two big ones that you can buy, you know, almost pallet-sized stuff, and they'll ship it to you and stuff like that. I don't get into shipping individual pallets to people. I might do a little bit of delivering within my region and stuff, or within my area, but it's very minuscule. Most of the people that come and buy pallets off of me are ready for it. They've got trailers and they're just ready to go. What else could possibly be out there that y'all could ask a question about? You're going to have to go through, just start learning how to, you know, resell something. You might have just the parts of it. I just had a pallet I broke down that had a bunch of brand new baby items, rockers, formula feed, or you know, the baby Keurigs and all that kind of crazy crap. And I had a couple of the rockers, or the bassinet rockers, that one was missing, you know, the legs on it or something, and but the padding and stuff, the where the baby lays, the seat and the cover and the cushions and all that was still wrapped up in the bag. So you know, I was able to put that up on eBay, and I turned around and I, you know, sold it for, you know, I think I got like 15 bucks out of it for, you know, somebody to fix theirs up. You know, maybe theirs got tore up or something like that, or they had one and they had a new kid and the old one was messed up, need parts. So there's always ways around doing different things. But really like today, I like looking on my YouTube page and finding where people are asking me questions, and I sometimes I try to get to where I, you know, answer y'all individually, but it gets a little inundating after a while. So I'm gonna try and like post once a month or something like that up, you know, questions about, you know, see what the topic questions are, the hot topic questions are. But y'all just keep on subscribing and checking out my Facebook page. Check out the Facebook page, and also check out my my web page. We've got, you know, plenty of information on there. We're also going to probably be trying to do maybe a webinar. I'm gonna try and figure that out to you know, do something live, maybe where you can ask me questions straight up. But we're going to go as far as this little ride will take us, and I've got some other little videos I'll be popping up here shortly about using a consignment store and the pros and cons of it. So y'all stay tuned, and I hope to see you in the near future. Oh, and by the way, everybody have a safe and happy New Year next year, and hope it's all profitable for you. Thank you much. Bye.